Well, greetings. Oh boy, the voice is struggling right now, boys and girls. Greetings and hello there, everybody. It is I, your favorite Star Wars dad, NOOCH2GUD. Oh wow. I've talked a little bit this morning. I guess around the house it feels different than when I'm trying to stream, but holy cow, my voice feels off. So we're gonna hang out for about 2.5 hours this morning. I got time. We got lots of folks on this. Let's recognize all of our members who are here. User 1234 and Red Dragon got our members of our mod squad, boys and girls. Thank you, mod squad, for all the support. I love working your mods with you. Hey. Wait, Dirk Enda is here too. I missed it. The full mod squad in the house, boys and girls. Hey. Oh, what's happening this morning? Have I been screaming into the void? No, I've not been screaming into the void. Life is good. You know, guys, when the worst thing going on in my life is a change, an anticipated change to a game that I don't really think is going to be great, that's not a bad way to, I mean, that's a pretty good way to do it. That's a pretty good way to do it. We have Masters members here as well. I see Robert Rich. I think Kuck is a Masters member. I don't remember if Noah Relly is, but the Masters members here as well. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if your life is good enough that you have the opportunity to get wound up by a crazy change in a game you're playing that you don't like, you got a pretty good life. You got a pretty good life. That's all I got. I mean, and I got a pretty good life. Because I'm not a fan of this change. I don't think it's going to be good. I think they can modify it to roll it out. My guess is that this is coming from the tippy top of, like, somebody mentioned in comments today, it's probably EA forcing this rather than Capital Games. Yeah, I got a pretty good life. Waste an hour driving to job site to realize you forgot a piece of equipment you need at home. Good job. Well done. Well done, sir. That's well done. Why don't you leave that piece of equipment in your job, in your truck or car, you know? Just saying. Just leave it in the truck. You don't have to drive back to get it. All I'm saying, guys, is there are people in the world right now that are worried about what they're going to eat tomorrow or today. Like, they have no idea what they're going to eat today. People in the world who they have no idea if a bomb's going to drop on them and end their life today. And we're playing a game. We got it pretty good. I hope that I can never dive into. You know, I do get upset from time to time, and I will do absolutely, you know, express real frustration, and I don't think this is a great change as it's sitting right now. Hopefully we can test it down to where it makes sense, makes more sense for us. But I hope to never engage in the all change is bad rage bait. I don't, and that's not saying it's anybody that does that is doing something wrong. It just doesn't fit who I am. So, I'm not going to really engage that, I guess is what I'm saying. If that's fair. Don't know if your donation went through. I do not see a donation, Civa. Still a master. Kuck. Well, it's not really a matter of still a master. It's a matter of I have trouble keeping track anymore. You know, when we started Masters memberships, golly, probably 3+ years ago, maybe almost 4 years ago now. It was easy to keep track. Like, I knew who my Masters members were, and now it's like, I don't. It's a big list. It's a big list. Love you guys. Not all changes bad. Just says it doesn't seem good. It doesn't seem good. We're gonna keep talking about it in videos here for a few days. I think that tomorrow I'm gonna talk about. I don't know what's up with my voice, so we'll see if I still have a voice. I think it's important. I think it might be worth it to talk about why this change seems worse than other changes that could have been brought about in the game. I don't understand the I just really don't understand the logic of it per se, you know? Anyway. Nikolai was here during the... Yeah, you were one of our early Masters members, Nikolai. I remember that back in the day. Like, you were one of my first earliest Masters members. There's Civa. I gotcha.
Coca-Cola shall sponsor this stream.
They might.
615 by 781 x 582.
I'm still waiting for the call. We're gonna spin on the wheel too. If it ain't really broke, don't fix it. If it needs a fix, fix only what's actually broke. Also learn from other people's mistakes rather than making the same. Art to maybe better. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Derzo is here. He's on the High Council. We salute our High Council. We salute our members across the board. All members, everyone viewing it stream, everyone who is here. You keep this channel going on a daily basis. I salute every single one of you, and I say thank you from the bottom of the soles of my toes. Ezra is Indian, Nooch? Your tie-in, Miss on the Conquest character video is totally understandable. Did I miss it? Hold on. I didn't even realize they announced it. I gotta be honest, the last 2 weeks have been so filthy with news. Seriously, filthy with news. I don't see an announcement about the new Conquest character. I didn't miss that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hang on a second, guys. Hold on. I didn't even get all my tools pulled. We haven't done roster reviews in a little while. We've just had a lot of event
94th
stuff.
time asking Coca-Cola to sponsor the Chanel 571 by 251 x 388.
We definitely need Coca-Cola to sponsor the Chanel. I think that's true. I don't think Chanel is anything without Coca-Cola. Hang on, I gotta get some stuff pulled up here. I think we're gonna redo the gifted review signups in October for so people can be add their names in. Anyway, we're gonna spin. Let's do that first. I'm gonna spin some stuff here. I got you, Boken. I've got you, Civa. I've got about 2.5 hours, so we gotta get this moving. And then Kuck. Okay, give me 1 sec here. All right, that's good. Okay, I think I'm gonna spin 3 names on here. Before you start, can we get your opinions on SR3 pause? I don't know what SR3 means. I literally don't know what SR3 means. It was in the new era announcement. Yeah, they announced who the character was going to be. They didn't announce his kit. What are you talking about? My Conquest character ranking video. It's the one. How can I rank a character that's not released yet? What are we talking about? What are we talking about in chat? I don't know what you're talking about. The stranger's coming to the game. I can't rank him. Nobody even has a shard yet. I don't know what we're talking about. Smugglers Run 3. The possibilities are. All right. You guys are winding me up. I don't know if am I being trolled? Am I on candid camera? Everybody wants me to cover things that don't exist yet. Am I missing something? I've talked about the stranger coming to the game. There's nothing to cover yet, as we don't know his kit. What are we talking about? Smugglers Run 3 we've talked about. It'll probably have some more mods in there. I don't know what's going on. Party Goat. I truly don't know what everybody's on about this morning. You want who's we? The predictions, it's going to be a bunch of mod materials. It'll probably be the same or similar to Smugglers Run 2, and you need a Hondo and Naka for it. That's it. That's not worth predicting. That's it. It's going to be a bunch of mod materials, and you need Pirate King Hondo and Naka for it. Iron Turdy, nice. And the stranger is coming out, and there's no way to say anything about him. He's not even out yet.
Hey Nooch, hope things have been going well. 647 by 996 x 462.
We gotta get this moving. We're loading up already. And I'm getting crabby already. Alright, we got Party Goat, Iron Turn. Alright, Derzo.
Can you guess what I'm ready for next? 914 by 519 x 266.
Alright, and can you please review the upcoming St. Louis Blues season? They're gonna play hockey, everybody. Hello, Scuba Steve. Yeah, like, everybody's asking me to... this is a weird stream already. It's already a weird stream. We're off the rails. Alright, let me get these... Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Civa and Boken, and then we're gonna go over to the gifted reviews, and then we'll do Kuck, P-Lifter, and Derzo. That's how we're gonna do this. But people are already asking me to, like, somebody said I forgive you for not covering the stranger. Like, his kit's not out. We've definitely talked about it on the channel. I can't make a video. I guess I could. I don't know, man. I don't know. Strange. Civa, let's look at this thing here. I feel like I'm being trolled. Smugglers Run 3 is going to give you a bunch of mod materials. It's going to be similar to what you get in Smugglers Run 2, maybe a little bit better. You need Pirate King Hondo Naka to get it. That's all we know right now. That's not a video. It's not a video. The stranger is coming to the game. He's the next conquest character. We don't know his kit. We don't know what he's gonna do. We think maybe he'll be out there for Sith Eternal. I don't think there's a clamoring right now. Right now, the biggest news in the game that people want to hear about is Rogue One, and that's like a C level, and like ABC, and then A or S tier level that everybody wants to hear about in the game is Relic Deltas. That it is such a big deal right now, and they're just calling that's everything. So all right, yeah, I'm being trolled. That's what's going on. Dart Frog, have a nice day. Lord Youngland, there's Uncle Owen, Sith Veterans. We've got Leia there. We got Profundity. We've got Erodium 3. Let's pull that mod score. Oh, that's not where I want to be. All right, let's see. Did I want to be here? And I want to be not there. There we go. All right, here's Civa Shah's mod score right now. 3.88, 7.86, Squad GP 6.82. There is the front page, everybody. Guess the galactic power. I write down video ideas on these little slips of paper, and I just don't throw them away because I feel like there's something in here that I wrote down and never did, and I'm gonna forget about. So I need to go through these and clean up a little bit because that's a lot of paper on my desk. This is like I'm playing I don't know, Uno, and I've had to draw 4 like 10 times in a row. Actually, it's more like 30 times in a row. That's crazy. Then here's the actual pad with the recent pieces of paper. The recent pieces of paper is more like a 7-card draw hand. I've been neglecting Twitch and the old shorts feed. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Let's see. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. The guesses are in, and the time is up. Let's take a look. 10.9 million. Durf said 7. Slender said 8. Over here, 10.2 from Heroes, 10.8 from P Lifter, and P Lifter's got it. P Lifter's got it. By the way, nobody's really asked me, but I started that little idea of farming Balin and Luke on the side, Celeste and Balin, and it just was, I just can't do it. It was overwhelming me playing on 5 different accounts. It was just too much, so we scrapped that. It's not gonna happen. It was way too much, way too much. All right, Civa Shah, let's get that mod score registered here. We're at 3.88, 7.86. Do I say your name right, by the way? I've never really asked, and I should have asked a while ago. And what does it mean? What is Civa Shah? 3.88, 7.86, so improvement. Improvement indeed. And Galactic Power, 10,956,901. There we go. All right, so we're at 11 million, 7.86. I think it's going to be low, but it's improving, and that's all we can do. Yeah, it's definitely a low mod score at 11 million, but we're moving forward. We're moving forward. I don't mind how you pronounce it. So, no, I'm not pronouncing it correctly. That's the answer. If you write out how to pronounce it, I will start pronouncing it properly. I don't like doing that. I don't like saying people's names wrong. All right, so we've got Profundity, Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, Chimera. I understand there's a counter out there for the TIE Bomber Executor. I need to watch it because I tried it last night. It didn't work against the Profundity Rogue One. Like, it didn't work at all. So there's got to be something to it. But you got, this is a nice fleet. That's a full fleet. That's a full fleet. That's not a full fleet. Got to finish the Vulture Droid Hyena Bomber. Okay, Leviathan is right around the corner. In fact, when you finish this and this, TIE Dagger B-28 looks like Leviathan is next. Yes, sir. Wasn't Leviathan a couple days ago, so it'll be next month. There's Sortie. Yep, so you're in good shape. Looks like Leviathan maybe next month. Lord Vader, Leia Organa, Jabba the Hutt, Jedi Master Luke, Rey, Kylo. I think I'm going to stop recommending Sith Eternal. I just think he's such a big giant turd. Although maybe the Stranger lifts him up to be something special. I don't know. Reva's Relic 9. She's all set for the Relic Delta. So is Darth Malak, but that's Leviathan as well. All of my Relic 9 farming on my roster, except for I have Galactic Legends at Relic 9, but all my other Relic 9 farming has been exclusively for what is needed for farms. C is R5. Actually, R5 is R5. C is Relic 5. Okay, there he is. R5D4, anyone? So we need Ahsoka and Jedi Master Kenobi. You can't be that far away on Jedi Master Kenobi, I wouldn't think. Actually, looks like you're, well, almost ready. Isla, Cody, Bo-Katan Mandalore. That's hot. She's awesome. Are you holding off on stuff right now? I guess you could still farm Jedi Master Kenobi. That wouldn't be a bad get for you. Your next GL is Hondo. That will be expensive. Let's see. And it's going to take time. I mean, I don't think these guys are all farmable yet, right? Waiting for Jedi Master Kenobi Lysi Velno to drop. Really? We got GK at Relic 3. Yoda's a Gear 12. Alright. If I was this deep into the farm, I'd just go farm it. But, you know, you gotta do you. Like, I don't want to go pay 40 or 50 bucks or whatever for 1, 2, 3 characters, basically. Yeah, I'd be farming him. Jedi Master Kenobi is old, not as impactful. I agree with that. But we did see with the Hodokron, with the right Kron, you know, he can still be... Actually, I think the Galactic Legends will cycle in and out of usefulness with the Krons. You're not farming Data Krons. That's probably why you're in Erodium. I think your mods and Krons are why you're in Erodium. And pretty soon it'll be Relic 9s. But, I like your Peridia pals. I see 2 of them. Where's the third one? There he is. Yeah. Peridia pals look good. All right. So we don't have Great Mothers up and running. No Gungans. You're going to do Pirate King Hondo Naka next? Is that for Smugglers Run 3? Is that... I mean, you could probably... you could work your way to Balin pretty easily. Jar Jar pretty easily. Yeah, Yoda wouldn't be in it. That's a good point. I would just farm Jedi Master Kenobi, honestly. Balin's your current plan, then the Hondo is next. I'm just saying, you could do Hondo. I get it, because Smuggler's Run 3 is coming out, and Leviathan you've got as well. I'm just saying, you could do Jedi Master Kenobi in a hop, skip, and a jump, and it wouldn't be very hard for you. I don't think it's my personal opinion. I mean, I know you got to go to Relic 8 on GK and Yoda, but Yoda won't be in there like P-Lifter just said. So, I don't know. I think I would just farm Jedi Master Kenobi while I'm sharding for Hondo and Naka. But that's me. I definitely would be a little more engaged in Datacrons. I definitely would be more engaged in Datacrons. I think that's the thing about Datacrons, and this is a video got in the hopper, and the recent news has kind of preempted a lot of stuff on the channel. But I think with when you look at Datacron farming, people are really missing the boat here, and I think you're one of them. You know, your mods are below par. You could make up a lot of ground with your mods with Datacron farming. Now, granted, with Relic Deltas, that may set that whole thing off. So I think we should, you know, definitely want to wait and see what's going on there. But I still think Datacrons are going to be influential and important in the game. And if you're not farming enough Datacrons for your roster, which you're not, you've got characters here, all sorts of 7s and 5s and teams, and you don't have enough Datacrons on the roster if you really want to push forward in Grand Arena. If you're not worried about Grand Arena, and you just don't want to do it, I get it. I understand. But Conquest has become one of the most important game modes in this game for Datacron farming and to farm whatever Conquest character is active. Those Conquest characters are the carries. You know, they really are carrying everything right now. So, anyway, that's what I'd be looking at, man. You're in good shape, though, Civa. Everything else is in good shape. Conquest isn't as fun to me, so I sleep much on it. Yeah, I mean, if you watch, I've engaged more in it recently. I mean, if you're watching the channel, we'll be playing it here next week again. We'll be conquesting next week here on the channel, and I've definitely engaged more in the cheesing here recently than I did in the past. And it's paying off, man. I mean, I'm one win away from Kyber 1 again. I won yesterday. It looks good, Civa. My preference would be I would farm Jedi Master Kenobi instead of waiting for a bundle. I just don't think you're far enough off with the stuff that'll be in the bundle to pay the money for it. Personal opinion. So we're in Kyber 2 again. One win away from Kyber 1 again, and we did win the first round. We held him off. I mean, he just couldn't get through stuff. Where am I going here? I'm trying to go to come on, man. Enter back. There's what I want to see. He did clear our bottom territory. Took 3 tries against Rey, and that is Rey with no Ezra. Everything else was 1 try, but we know we went through a lot of teams with him doing that. Then we go up top, and I mean, maybe he's ran out of time. It's possible. Jabba was 1 attempt, and then didn't go after Malgus, Great Mothers, or Qui-Gon. And then down on the bottom, took a shot at Reva and failed. And I got the second sister crown on there. I got the second sister crown, doing a ton of damage. So there you go. That was a win. We'll see if we can win round 2. The problem is I'd have to win both of the next 2 rounds to get into Kyber 1, and I'm just generally more likely to go 2-1 than I am to go 3-0 at this point. So, let's look at Boken here. We're gonna do Boken, then we'll go over to the 3 gifted reviews for Party Goat, Iron Dirty, and Tristan, and then we'll go to Kuck, P-Lifter, and Derzo, and if anybody else shows up. So, I think my voice is froggy. I've heard that, like, we're at our highest mold count of the year right now. And also, I take a daily asthma medication, Advair, if anybody takes that. And I was doing it twice a day, and I went to my doctor a couple days ago. Yes, was it yet? A couple days ago. And He said, you know, the dosage you're on is really high, and I've been on it for a long time at a really high dosage, and I'm just pumping steroids into my system. And he said, let's try just reducing it to just once a day. So for the last couple days, I've been just going once a day. I'm breathing fine, but I mean, I think that's why my voice is froggy because of that. Boken 2, this is your alt. Purge Republic Coruscant. We got Leia here. We've got the Executor. We're in Chromium 1. .3, 8.42. The mod squad, the squad GP is 2.71. There's the front page, everybody. Guess the galactic power. This is your free-to-play account, okay. And I'm holding off on the Coca-Cola here. I've got a belly just sitting on me. I need to dump about 15 to 20 pounds, guys. I just need to do it. But I keep getting good food tossed in front of me. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look and see what we got. We're at 4.6 million. Guesses on YouTube Shorts feed are out of control. Way out of control. 5.6 from Aatrox over there. 5.7, 6.58. Nope, you guys are missing it. Let's see here. 4.6, 4.3 from Heroes. Heroes is at 4.3, and he's the only one within range. What was that? 2.71. Yeah, 5.6, guys. Generally speaking, it's squad GP times 2 minus 15 to 20%. It's something like that. So this would have been 5.4. 20% of that is 10, so 4.4 would have been right on. So there you go. Don't look at the mod score, look at the squad GP. Let's get the mod score registered, speaking of that. 7.3, 8.42. I know where to click today. And Galactic Power, 4612674. So 4.6 million, 8.42, that's a serious mod score, everybody. That's a serious mod score. That's it right there. You're talking the second best mod score under, well, yeah, I mean, it's just a top 5 mod score and top tier. Like you're in the stratosphere of the mod scores. Like here is the average. Here's all the chuckleheads that are below average. Here's that kind of like, hey, I'm above average and I'm doing pretty well here. And here is like, I'm doing really well. I'm above average. And here is stratosphere. You're in the stratosphere. I should probably add some more lines to this. Good. You're in the stratosphere. Just unbelievable mods. You heart mods. Let's get the timer going. I don't have all day here. All right, Boken, what do we got? I'm clicking on stuff that's not showing up. So, Executor's done at 7 stars. Executrix, we got some fleets working here. Xandu Blood, there's your bounty hunters. There's your Empire TIE Defender bringing you some action there. Some good action. Y-Wing and Marauder being farmed. Eventually get that. So this is a work in progress, but a fleet that's doing something with Anakin there. A fleet, a work in progress on the Malevolence. Everything else is looking pretty strong right there. So nice. Really well done. That's looking pretty good there, Boken. You got the Rogue One, so you can do some stuff on offense. Guys, what is going to happen with the B-Wing? Anybody going to tell me? We're less than 2 weeks from the B-Wing. Is it going to, like, are we going to light things on fire again in this game? I think crazy things are happening. There's so many crazy things with the game right now, and I don't think it's going to slow down for the rest of the year. I think it's going to be a crazy close to 2025 in Star Wars Galaxy. Just crazy. It's just crazy, man. You want to farm Prettier, but Profundity, man, they have to do it. I think you have to do it too. Although, I will say, you know what? Let's watch it next. There's a post about a video where the executor's still bidding Profundity with Rogue One. So we'll pull that post up next. I'm actually gonna make a video about that. Well, with my weekly account update, we'll talk about it. So Jabba the Hutt, Leia, Organa. I think there's more than Delta coming. I think it's gonna be rolling. I think this year's gonna be rolling with updates the rest of the year. Just crazy. I mean, Delta's there. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to do. I mean, the B-Wing coming out. What's the B-Wing supposed to apply to? It's either gonna lift Home One or Profundity. We've already got the Profundity lifting crazy levels. So, we got Darth Traedon. I'm looking at FYF in this roster. You've already got Jabba. You've got Leia. You've got Poncho Bros. You were looking at Peridia Pals. We were thinking about the Profundity. Peridia Pals are under construction. You can probably get yourself some mods with that. It's kind of close. That's a pretty difficult assault battle. I'm looking at finishing up your Traya team. I would finish up my Phoenix team where I am with this roster. Maybe not a lot of FYF. Maybe some FYF. Starkiller's there. That's nice. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Okay. I'm going to guess you're throwing a Saj onto Starkiller's team right now. No, you would have to be throwing, like, Cal on that team. I would get a light side Ufu up and running for the Starkiller team. Because you need one. I mean, you're probably just throwing trash out there right now, and it's probably still doing okay for you. Beating Profundity, but holding top 10 will hurt. Holding top 10, honestly, that fades so fast. I don't ever plan on holding top 10 when I'm playing. I'd be finishing your Traya team for sure. A Relic Traya team would go a long way on this roster and do a lot of good stuff. A Relic Phoenix team would do a lot of good stuff with this roster. And you can farm your way to Jedi Master Luke. I'm just so unimpressed with him at the moment. He just doesn't do all that much. Although, where you are in Grand Arena, he would be effective. Yeah, Chromium 1. You're pushing way into Erodium, my friend. Hey, guys. Chromium 1 with Executor, Leia, and Jabba. And not a lot else. Wampa. That's great, man. That's great. That's what great mods can do for you. I'm telling you guys, if you're not farming mods, you're not doing data crowns, you're missing out. Chromium 1, where a lot of people with like 4, 5, and 6 Galactic Legends are sitting in Chromium 1, it's all about mods and data crowns. They're going to lift your roster. They're going to lift your roster. So, it looks good, dude. Everything looks good, man. We'll talk about B-Wing here in a second. Not Asajj. My Night Sisters are finished tier 2 of their assault battle. Oh, that's excellent. So do you have Daka up and running, I guess? Yeah, Relic Daka. These guys are gear 12, tier 2. Nice. Bane has a 25% win. Oh, that's a different conversation. You won 6 battles this next seasonal road. Yeah, nice. Excellent, dude. Well done. Great roster. Great roster. Yeah. You're facing 8, 9 GLs in Chromium 1. This is 2 GLs and about to go to Erodium. It can be done, guys. It's all about mods and datacrons. Seriously. Mods and Datacrons will lift your roster big time. Well done. What's the I know we're over. What's the last 300 speed character on the roster? The mod score is pretty big, 8.42 with a bunch of these. What's the last 300 speed character on this roster? Take a shot. GLA holds the wall. Yep. You put a great Datacron on her and she'd hold that wall, and Chromium 1. People talking about B-Wing. I don't think people care about the B-Wing. People are putting executorships with Home 1 to be profundity. B-Wing should be for Akbar. It'll level up to Malevolence Resistance Fleet. Yeah, we'll see. Those are both pretty good takes. I guess we're going to find out. For sure. I guess we're going to find out. Spoiler alert, it didn't change, I think. I don't remember. I believe you. I just don't remember. I'm going to say... I think Bosk is... I'm going to say... Let's say Bosk. No. 277, that wasn't close. I was thinking it wasn't, but... let's say Padawan Obi-Wan. 289. CLS. 300 CLS. 300 Boba Fett.
Boba Fett? Boba Fett? Where?
Yeah, so CLS and Boba Fett. Nice. Nobody guessed that, I don't think. See, it goes less deep. It's at 4.6 million, so the mod score doesn't go as deep as it would on, like, a bigger roster. But we've got, you know, 6-dot mods all the way down to Chopper here. I mean, we're just putting 6-dot mods on low characters. So, good job. Let's spin these guys. Let me let them know their reviews are coming. Get the link here. All right, let's look up Party Goat here. And again, guys, these reviews are paid for by several of our members with their donations for reviews. So big thanks to those guys. User 1234 Dirk and names are escaping me. I'm losing it now. Derzo was donating. We had donations from your boy Snack Attack. Somebody else. I'm missing a name and I feel bad about it. Nah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find it. Great one. The great one. All right, Party Goat. Let's pull that roster up here. Balin is only useful in GAC, but he is fire in GAC. I said it. Did you have me saying that is fire on your bingo card today? Party Goat, Hut Clan, Jedi Master Luke, Relic 8, No Crons, Executor, Bronzium 1. .86, 6.69. The squad GP is 5. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. I think people are going to be chilling a lot in the next few weeks, Durf. You know, it's like there's been so much coming to the game. We're going to get Smuggler's Run 3 pretty soon. I think people are going to chill a lot after Hondo. I don't know. No, you saying fire is on my bingo card for tomorrow. Well, you should have loaded up the wrong day. I don't think I've ever said that. I don't think I've ever said that ABC is fire. You just saw the first time I did that. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses, they are in. Let's take a look. 8.1 million over on the short stream. We got 9.65 and 7.2. Not going to quite cut it. Twitch has got 8.42. That's over. Nobody else is close. And then, well, 8.173. So on YouTube, main feed, 8.2 from user is over. 8 million from P-Lifter's dominating. P-Lifter is dominating the stream. Are you guys going to let P-Lifter just win the stream like that? $3.86, 6.69. Hey, we did a free view for this person. Back when? Oh, big mod improvement. So we did a free view for Party Goat back during the previous free views. 3.86, 6.69. And they listened. They listened. Guys, that is one of the biggest mod improvements I've ever seen. Ever, ever, ever. About 4 times on the overall mod score. A little over 4 times. And basically 5.5 to 6 times improvement on the top 100 mods. That's impressive. 8173545. All while, you know, really jacking up the roster at the same time. Trey Duncan, we're just, honestly, I'm at a point with giving, I appreciate it. I'm at a point with giving roster reviews away where we have, I'm still like 200 in the hole. So I think with the pace that some folks are paying to give roster reviews, I don't think I'm ever going to catch up. So I don't think, I'll add it to the list. So, but we've got gifted roster reviews. We are knee deep. We are waist deep in gifted roster reviews for a long, long time. For a long, long time. We're not going to do free views again. These gifted roster reviews, I think, will last us into next year. And I'm never, ever going to do everybody that signs up gets a review because that destroyed me for about 2 months. That was a rough 2 months. That was, I don't know, maybe I could do it again. That was exhausting. And I've said it before, 1,250 roster reviews done in about 2.5 months was completely exhausting. And I don't mind saying it destroyed my income on my channel. Sorry. Like, because not only are the, you know, you don't have the donations for the reviews because you cut all that off, but some people will cancel memberships. And then you're publishing these roster review videos that really not very many people watch. They're not that, you know, they're not that engaging, and just that combo just blew up. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that again. There's no way I do that again. So yeah, Trey. I mean, we'll add to the list. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, huge mod score improvement. This is great. Great mod score. Now at 8 million, I think we're still behind the 8 ball a little bit. 5.3? Actually, no, we're above average. Good job. Good job on the mods. Way to pick that up. What's feedback we're looking for here? Finishing up SLKR. What GL or Legend should I farm next? Any side farms I should do? Well, SLKR is finished. Executor is done. I mean, we should look at probably Profundity or Malevolence Negotiator. The only thing that's going to be holding in fleet arenas in the near future is going to be Leviathan. Nothing else is going to hold. Talking about holding it. Yep, Nikolai sat on those. They're gone now. You guys, you all support me. I can't say thanks enough. This fleet's looking pretty good. Are we farming for Profundity? Because you're going to... Yeah. Got a Profundity bundle, guys, so Profundity's on the way. Leviathan should be something you should be keeping in mind as you progress this roster race, and that's what I say all the time. At some point, you're going to unlock Darth Malgus and the Fury Class Interceptor, and you want to be ready for Leviathan when that happens, so keep that in mind. Go get that Profundity and get it done. I don't think I'm ever going to honk for Sith Eternal. I will honk for Leia here. I think you should do Leia. Looks like you bought a Leia bundle. Yeah, Leia bundle purchase, so go get Leia. Let's see what else is down here. We got Jedi Knight Cal. I would work on your UFUs and your Peridia pals. If I had important teams that could really... And Leia will be an important team. I mean, you've done some farming on the clone troopers, so I don't know why you wouldn't go get Lord Vader. Except for that. No gas on the roster? Your mods are good enough to get gas. Dalton's making it green. We're making it green, everybody! Make it green. Ugh. Well, there's no Terran Malicos yet, so it's hard to really dial in on these. And there's no Star Killer. I would do Leia, and then you could do Lord Vader, but some of these side teams like Bo-Katan, Mandalore, if you get a Star Killer, if you get Terran Malicos, you get your UFUs up with Star Killer. Some of these side teams is what I'd be looking at here. Your Peridia pals, getting Savage Press up for Traya. Yeah, Traya right now is, getting your Traya team up. I'd be working on those side teams right now. That's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be working on. I don't have a problem with that. Well, you need to add a Zeta. One Zeta on Wat Tambor, you can leave him right where he is. He gets a bonus turn. Boom, good to go. Yeah, I'd be working on Leia and some of those side teams I talked about. Your mods are good. I'd be doing some Datacron farming too on this roster, as mentioned earlier. Iron Turdy, let's see what you got. Really? Look at that ally code. Iron Noble Middle Order. They got a 4-star Executor. We got Kylo, Carbonite 1. C is not a very interesting farm, and he's not a great character, so... 0.82, 0.95, Squad GP 2.27. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. And Trey, hey, by the way, I wasn't poo-pooing you, by the way, Trey. I know me and my St. Charles County folks got to hang together. I'm just literally waist deep in gifted roster reviews for the rest of the year, and it's a good problem to have, right? Hey, Mac, what's up? We just had a question on Twitch. Am I doing free roster reviews? Guys, if you're interested in the opportunity to get a free roster review, which right now, as I've mentioned several times, are gifted. We've had, again, I'm just going to post it. I can't. I'm going to make myself crazy repeating everything. Hold on. When we do have signups for free, and we're gonna do this again, I'm gonna refresh the whole thing in October. If you're looking for free roster reviews, you're gonna just join my Discord and pay attention. When I at everybody, you know, I try not to do it like all the time. I try to make it meaningful when I do an at everybody post. I'm sure some people would say I'm not succeeding, but I will add everybody when we have signups for gifted roster reviews to get your name on that list and get your name on the wheel. So join my Discord to be ready for that when it happens. Otherwise, this is how it works. And I'll tell you that I believe that going forward, we'll just be doing gifted reviews. It's kind of a constant flow of gifted reviews for everybody. So anyway, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 4.0 million on the shorts feed. 4.8 from Caesar. Nobody else is close over there. Twitch. 4.0. 4.054 from Aatrox Abuser. Watch out. 4.054 from Aatrox Abuser in that barren lane, making you miserable and just dominating you, recovering all of his health, making sure that you can't kill Aatrox Abuser. Sorry, Kenneth Shockley. He added that thousandth on the decimal and he got it. That thousandth on the decimal got it. Aatrox has entered your barren lane. Every time you hit Aatrox, he hits you back and recovers all of his health back. He's abusing you. What my next project should be. That's what we do here. I know how Aatrox works. Just saying. I know things. I drink Coke and I know things. Have you ever thought about adding a scrolling ticker at the bottom screen with all the repetitive answers like reviews? And that's not a bad idea at all. That's actually a tremendous idea. The only drawback there that I wonder about is that's actually a great idea. We've talked about streaming LOL if everything implodes. I've played Wild Rift. I never played League of Legends itself. The only thing I can think about with that, Mac, is that it would like interfere with like when I put a short together and there's a scrolling thing on a short. It would kind of mess up the video a little bit. All right, here we go. We got Executor at 4 stars, Negotiator, Finalizer. There we go. Yes. Let's take a look at these fleets. You want to get Bam up to relic levels. That's just not going to do it for me. And finish the punishing one. Nothing really going on there. If you wanted to farm TIE Defender and Iden Versio, that'd be another fleet. Or that'd be a fleet that could do some things for you in the game. Yep. Under construction, a Y-wing here would help. So there's little tweaks with each of your fleets that need to happen. Beskar Mando Relic, Punishing One finished. TIE Defender with Iden Versio. We want to get, and then we want to get Galactic Republic Y-wing farmed here and get some. So each of your fleets could use a tweak on it. Each of your fleets could use a tweak. 7-star Executor. We have Kylo, we got Poncho Bros. That's good stuff. Got CLS under construction. .3PO needs a Zeta. Chewie, Chupio, Han. That would be just, if you want a great project, CLS. CLS opens up a world of awesomeness to you. CLS is involved in getting Jedi Knight Luke. CLS is involved in getting Leia Organa, and all the characters, CLS, 3PO, Chewbacca, 3PO, and Chewie, and Han Solo, are all involved in all those farms. So if you want a great team that is not only a great functioning team for you, but also would push your farming forward, that CLS team would be a great choice. Pretty Pal's not looking so exciting right now. Looks like you're also farming. You got Darth Revan here. Looks like you're farming your way to Jedi Knight Revan. And I would do that too. I would definitely, so I'd be focusing on Revans, Malik, and CLS as teams to finish up and to push your farming forward. The Revans will benefit you a lot on the assault battles, ground war, and places of power. CLS will push forward your Jabba and Leia farming while also being a great team on his own. And that's what I'd be focused on here. And then round out each of your fleets with 1 or 2 ships that we talked about. Did we pull the mod score? I didn't register that mod score, did I? 0.82, 0.95. The mods need work. The mods need work. $4068,249. So, look, you got a Freeview, I think, at some point in the past, and you're not working on mods. So, if you, I'm going to make the assumption at this point, since I probably told you 9 months ago you should start working on mods. I'm just going to assume you don't care about mods, and I'm going to move on from that conversation and not have that conversation. If you're looking for something that could really elevate your roster in Grand Arena and Territory Wars, Datacrons could do that, even if you're not really farming mods. So there you go. But that's the stuff I'd work on. That's stuff I'd work on. What are you sitting there within Fleet Arena, Nikolai? Lone Star Mulligans, I inspired you to make a YouTube channel. Got monetized. Really?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are
making money thrifting golf clubs and one of these. It's one of these. We just golf clubs. We're just talking about golf clubs. Nice, dude. Look at the kid. There's that kid. My son makes fun of me because we were at a drive-thru one time, and I pulled up to the drive-thru. We were on a long trip, and I pulled up to the drive-thru, and the kid at the window took my money, and then I watched him walk out of the door and go to his car, and I'm like, there's our, and he was really funny in the drive. Like, I thought he was really funny. I liked him. Walks out in front of me. I'm like, there's our kid. And he takes off his hat in the car, and his hair just pours out. And I'm like, he's got that hair. And my son my son goes, there's that kid. He's got that hair. And we just lost it. Like, my wife was so annoyed. We just kept doing that the rest of the trip. And he still pulled out every now and then, just go, there's our kid. Nice, Lone Star Mulligans. If you guys are interested in flipping golf clubs online for a profit, Lone Star Mulligans is your guy. Excellent, dude. Excellent. Keep grinding that thing, man. Got 2K subscribers. That's an audience for you, dude. You're killing it. All right, let's look up Tristan here. You know what I think I should say? Here's how I think we can word this. Yeah, Vader Slaps, give me your rally code. Here's how I think we can word this. Did we guess the galactic power yet? Sorry, let me pull the mod score. All right, I'm ideas are churning in my head right now. 4.53, 7.17. There's the mod score. Squad GP 4.73. And there's the front page. Tristan 066. Guess the galactic power. I think here's what we can say on the channel at this point. And I think this is a really great way to do it. That
152883262. Yes, I know my mods are very mid if that.
Where's Vader Slaps' alley code? Don't see it yet. We'll wait. No, hit me up, Vader. Vader Slaps. I think what we can say on the channel at this point. I like the idea of a running scroll down there during roster review streams. User1234 continuing to make it green, everybody. It must be green, okay? Okay. Oh, we're getting close to 40K. We are we're within range of 40K. We're at 39,912 right now.
Green.
Right there, 39,912 subs on the channel, guys. We got a bunch of folks that guessed when we'd hit 40,000, and we're going to be giving away prizes to the top 3 winners on that day. We'll just spin the wheel for whoever guessed that day. Yes, we are getting close to 40,000 for sure. I think that we've had a couple great ideas this stream. Well, one from you guys and one from my brain. I think running a ticker at the bottom is a great idea for streaming, where we say what's going on and how to get stuff. And I also think that, and that'll just be on roster review streams solely. And I also think that we're at a point on the channel where we can say all donations, all independent donations will go toward will be used toward gifting roster reviews for followers of the channel, something like that. And we'll just continue to, every month we'll have new fresh signups, and people can only get one every 6 months or something. You know, we'll exclude them, but we'll have new fresh signups on a monthly or bi-monthly basis, where all the donations that we've had for the month will go into gifting roster reviews for that, and we'll just make that a permanent thing. Norse Gaming just subscribed. Jimothy Hendricks, what's up? All right, Tristan 066, the guesses are in and the time is up. Let's take a look. 7.816. Slender Shade is over. Nobody on Twitch guessed. 7.816. Let's see here. 7.5 from Heroes. 7.6 from Sage of Six Paths. 7.71 from Scuba Steve. Uh-oh. Scuba Steve might have blown up the algorithm, everybody. Outcast Z, welcome back to Nooch Masters. And Scuba Steve is the wiener. Once again, returning to the winner's circle, a Scuba Steve. All right, Tristan 066, let's see what you got. Vader Slaps, I need your ally code. What time do I wake up? It's so early. It's 10:21 a.m. here. And I wake up at 6:30 every day to get the boy ready for school. Actually, honestly, when I have work days, I'm off this week. Ugh, I gotta go back next week. On my work days, I wake up at 4 because I work from 5 to 1:30. Well, we're not gonna hit. Well, I've hit 90 subs in a day before, so I guess it's possible. I don't think we're getting 90 subs today, though. Maybe in tomorrow's video, I'll do another, like, hey, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here! We don't do quizzes anymore, Nikolai, because what happened with quizzes is everybody was cheating, and then if they weren't cheating, everybody started accusing people of cheating, and it was just, I was gone. I was emotionally completely destroyed by quizzes. We don't do them anymore. So there we go. All right, here we go. 7.8 million. We got Malevolence. We got Executor at 5 stars. We got Chimera. We need to register that mod score. 4.53, 7.17. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. That's a pretty sizable mod score improvement. From 1.74 for the overall to 4.53, from 2.38 to 7.17. Gigantic mod improvement from Tristan. Maybe got a free view previously. Again, great job. 7816-876. It's good to see people improving their mods. I'm glad that I'm having an influence here and helping people make their rosters better. I mean, I actually feel good about that. Every now and then, blind squirrels finding nuts. 7.8 million, 7.17. Great mod score, above average. You're shooting above average on that mod score. Great job. Great job. Let's pull it up here and see. You want to get that Executor 7 stars as fast as you can. This looks pretty good. This looks really good. Interceptor and Defender are on the roster, so that's a solid thing. That's a solid traditional fleet. The Marauder and the Y-Wing would help ramp that up. And Rogue One, I didn't even look at Rogue One. No, that's not here. That's going to be in the Rebels. That's, okay, finishing this. So, the fleets are under construction, but looking good. There's that Rogue One, and... weird. Was Scarif in... I gotta cut it off, guys. I can't do any more reviews today. Hang on a second. I can't. I've only got another hour and 15 minutes or so. Just because I gotta run my wife to the doctor. All right, hang on. Why can't I pin that? Whoa, error, try again. What's going on? Okay. All right, so we're full. I might get it, Ethan G. I'm not going to guarantee I can get your review done today. I just... If I wasn't limited on time... Guys, and keep in mind that next week is going to be Conquest and roster reviews all week. All the streams will be Conquest and roster reviews since this is our third round of Grand Arena, right? Okay. This roster, I mean, we're on our way to Profanity for Tristan. I'm getting distracted here. Jabba, Luke, Rey, Kylo, Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Darth Bane, Jedi Knight Luke is there, obviously. Relic 9, Poncho Bros. Where's Obi-Wan? That's a question we all ask ourselves. Master Qui-Gon is Relic 9. Obi-Wan is Relic 8. Yeah, finish Padawan Obi-Wan to Relic 9. On a roster like this, Commander Ahsoka would go straight on that Rey team. If I'm doing Grand Arena on this roster, Commander Ahsoka goes with Rey, period. Rey, Ben Solo, Commander Ahsoka, forget about it. Forget about it. We got some Ufus in there. Just unlock Malicos, will get Bane soon. Exo, should I push Leia, finish C, or finish teams like Darth Revan and Traya? I would definitely do all those things, yes. I would... Where's Civa? There he is, okay. I would finish your Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, which is going to be Jolie Bendo and Grandmaster Yoda. 3v3, you still need it. Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, and Traya teams while getting everything farmed up for Leia, and then go get Leia and keep Profanity in your back pocket. That's what I'd be doing here. That's what I'd be doing here. And yeah, that's a good point by user 1234. When these changes go down, you're gonna have to add some relic levels to these Galactic Legends for sure. There you go, Tristan. Kuck 2.0, let's take a look. Vader Slaps, if you put in an ally code, I still haven't seen it. Yeah, I don't see your ally code, buddy. I've got you on the list. All right, Kuck, let's take a look. This is not my account, but a guild member's account. Awesome. How generous of you. Spongemont, we saw this one, right? Did I see this one, or did I just see the name at some point? That sounds really familiar. There's Kylo. There's the Executor. Bronzium 3. Let's pull the mod score. .08, 1.57, 4.15 squad GP. There it is, everybody. Guess the galactic power. Hang on a second, I gotta save this. We're getting there, hold on. Gimp's taking forever to load. I gotta save an image. There's that image. 54.7% of people are still not subscribed that are watching my videos. How disappointing. All right. The time is up and the guesses are in for Spongemont. 6.9 million. Let me see something here. I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if it was on a review.
Raid, baby. Raid! It's raid, baby.
Jakester 1018,
Raid.
thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
It's raid.
1 sec. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Alrighty, where was I? Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, buddy. The time is up. The guests are in 6.9 million. I'm really sorry. I'm completely... I need to dial in and get this done. We didn't get that. Slender Shane got Darth Bane. Good job. Let's see here. Ray Rock. What's happening? Ray Rock. Jakester. Nope. Guys, YOLO is over on that. And over on the YouTube main feed, we got 6.64 from Heroes, 6.7 from Mega Fran, 6.94 from SpongeBob. Over. Is this your account? 6.7 from Mega Fran right now. 6.82 from Jeff Creasy. 6.82, you're over, Jacob Lemons. Jacob Creasy, you win. All right, let's get this put in here. Is this your roster, SpongeBob? 1.08, 1.57. Nope, first time reviewed on this account. And the Galactic Power again was 6930624. That's gonna be a bad mod score. At 7 million, you're well behind the curve here, so it's time to pick up your pace. You need to go touch your mods. It's time to work on your mods. Go watch Mods 101. It's time to fix the mods on this roster because they're bad. They're very bad. All right, we've got... Yeah, I answered a few times, Vader Slaps. I'm looking for your ally code. I'm gonna try to get it in today. I've got about a little over an hour left to go here, so I just don't have unlimited time today, unfortunately. But if you give me your ally code, I'm gonna get it in there, in line. Okay, Negotiator, Home One, Executor, Malevolence. That punishing one is way overdue to be finished. Nothing really happening here. TIE Defender would add a lot to that fleet. Y-Wing is done. Marauder's underway, so you got some stuff working here. Got that Rogue One at 7 stars. That seems like a bit much. That seems like a bit much. I mean, you could do it at 3 stars and level 1. But congratulations. I mean, you've got quite the fleet. Where's that profundity? You getting that profundity in a couple days here? Yeah, that's a hole in your wallet that you'll never get back. So, well, you know, there you go. Hey, this fleet is... you bought this bundle with Grievous and Malevolence, and you haven't touched this fleet at all. Go touch this fleet and touch your mods. If I'm going to give you 2 things, touch this fleet and touch your mods. That's what I would say. All right, that's the first 2 things I'd say on that. Rey and Kylo, those are bundles. 7th Sister, Ben Solo. Ben Solo? I didn't mean to type at roster view. We got Inquisitors, Darth Malgus, Ben... Well, those are bundles, I guess, right? We're definitely bundle heavy, which would explain the mods. I'm going to call this FYF territory. That's going to, again, FYF territory is going to lead us into future farms. So we want to finish Starkiller. We want to finish your CLS team. We want to finish Basilishan Fallen and your Sith Empire team. Darth Revan. We want to go get Malik. Ooh. There's just... I can't think of a reason that if I'm undertaking a Darth Revan or Jedi Knight Revan farm that I wouldn't do the other one. To me, they just go together. So Let's go get Jedi Knight Revan farmed, and that'll lead you into Darth Malak, and you'll fill out that squad. And plus, you got to start thinking about Leviathan with the Sith that you got here. You got to start thinking about Leviathan on this roster once you get Profundity done. So I would go get Jedi Knight Revan, go get Darth Malak, and get that Sith Empire team up and running. I'd be working on CLS, Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba the Hutt, Leia Organa, that path as well. Finish up your Starkiller, absolutely. Finish up your gas team. There's a lot to finish here. There's a lot to finish here, Kuck. Are you out there? Yeah, there he is. This is going to be all about priorities. I'm going to prioritize Starkiller. You've already got his Omicron on him. You got enough Ufus to add on that team and make that team work for you. With Palpatine. I'm prioritizing Starkiller. I'm prioritizing CLS into Jedi Knight Luke, into Jabba, into Leia. I'm working on farming Jedi Knight Revan on the side so I can go get Darth Malak and get the Jedi Knight Revan team. I'm prioritizing Poncho Bros for the assault battle. And maybe Pretty Pals too, but that's a lot of priorities. If I had to put him... Ooh, wait a minute. No, Pretty Pals are Relic 3. Well, finish your Pretty Pals and get that assault... You're not getting that assault battle done at this level. You're not getting these guys to Relic 7, at least. Okay. So what would I prioritize in order here? I am... Sorry, I can't help you more. I don't know his current farms. Oh, that's just... yes, yeah, you don't know him. If I'm here, I'm going to finish off those fleets. I'm going to do that Separatist fleet that I was looking at. Maybe farm TIE Defender. I think CLS is the #1 priority on this. Finish up that CLS team. With Chewbacca, Han Solo, whoever else needs to go up on it, and Starkiller. That's my #1 and #2. Then going into Jedi Knight Luke and finishing off... And you're farming for Jedi Knight Revan in the background. Going into Jedi Knight Luke. Getting your Jedi Knight Revan team and your Darth Revan team up and running with Darth Malak in there. I'd start to really think about these Sith ships since you got Darth Malak on the roster. And then go get Jabba the Hutt. Get your Peridia Pals up to Relic 7. Probably farm the Poncho Bros in the background. And get your Jabba the Hutt as well. And then Leia Organa. That's what I'm doing on this roster. That's what I'm doing on this roster. And fix your mods. Your mods need work. And your Datacrons need work too. That's everything I'm working on. Hopefully that helps out Spongemont. I know I've seen that name recently. I don't know where I saw it. P Lifter. Otherwise known as Plifter. Hey, Aster, thank you for that sub over there on Twitch. Vader Slaps, I'm sorry, man. I'm going through all your messages. I don't see a code. I don't see a code, man. Sorry, dude. I don't see it. Okay, P Lifter is here. There's the front page with Jedi Master Luke with the Hodocron. We got the Executor, Chromium 1. There you go, Vader Slaps. All right, 2.51, 4.98. Squad GP is 6.31. There's the front page. Guess the Galactic Power. Now I got it, Vader Slaps. Let me see something here. I know, sorry, we're gonna test something here. Okay, that's way too big. Needs to be bigger though to test it. Okay, so you got that done. Now I need to add there. Scroll. There you go. Pretty easy. We could run that across the bottom while I'm streaming. Maybe limit it like just to like over here, like this. Yep. Who called that out? That was a good call out. We'll do that in the future on roster review streams. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I just got to get the information in there. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 10.078 million. Guys, YOLO's a little under. 9.7 from Hugsy. 10.28 from User. User's got it at 10.28. Not that great. No, that's over. Sorry. Hold on. That's over. 9.7 from Hugsy. 10 million from David Ellis. Almost Foulbeard that. R.I.P. Lifter. All right, we did a, where was it? Shoot, what was that? 647? Where'd it go? What is happening? There we go. Okay, so we're at 2.51, 4.98. So improving on the top 100. The other rest went down. The overall went down. The top 100 went up a little bit. 10.078,776. I've guessed before, and it doesn't end up adding anything to the stream. It just adds stress to my life. 10 million, 4.98. Yeah, not a great mod score, and there was not really any improvement in the mod score, so I'm just going to say that OP Lifter here isn't worried about his mods, right? Did you say something about that and I missed it? Still working on mods, a little bit. Current play has Profundity, Seer, Ufus, and since Terran unlocks his Conquest, then Great Mothers, then GL Ray. Alright, Executor, Malevolence. Alright. One sec. Got some interesting combos going on today. You've been struggling on mod mats. Well, step up, P-Lifter. TIE Defender, Gear 12, that's doing some stuff. Tyner's up. This fleet's doing some stuff with these two in here. Very nice. This fleet's doing some stuff. This fleet's about to unlock a Profundity. Another 7-star Rogue One, everybody. That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. How do you feel about that, P-Lifter? Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, let's max those guys out. We need those at 7 stars to make this work. And some farming going on here as well. So a lot of ships are in pretty good shape. Lord Vader, Jabba, Luke, Sith Eternal, blah, blah, blah. Jedi Master Kenobi. And Rey. So you said you're working on Rey, right? Current plan is Profundity, Seer Ufus, since Terran unlocks this time around. I would never fault anybody for Seer Ufus. And you got Star Killers, so that's good. Some situations you don't need them. I'd say generally at the top, when you get into Kyber, it's always Star Killer with Seer. Great Mothers, then GL Rey. You're pretty close to that. Great Mothers, huh? So, okay, I see it. I mean, if we're doing this team, that's not what I wanted. If you're gonna farm Great Mothers, you might as well farm Balin Skull, right? If you're gonna farm Great Mothers, you might as well farm Balin Skull. That's all I'm saying. Now I realize that's gonna be like double Omicron, double Zeta investment. But I mean, I lost to Balin Skull with my Relic 9 Pirate King Hondo Onaka team yesterday. Relic 9 Pirate King Hondo Onaka. Everybody else is Relic 7, and Smee was at Gear 11. So, I mean, Balin Skull is really, really good in Grand Arena on a number of levels. So just a thought there. Just a thought. You're definitely doing some Datacron farming, and that can really make up the difference for bad mods. So that I can approve of and get on board with. So definitely got the Datacron farming going on there. Yeah, it'll be in a Star Wars font, North Mountain. Interesting. Well, I mean, this looks good. Your Datacron farming is making up for a lot of lacking mods. And you're still in Chromium 1. So this is what I was saying was interesting, guys. Earlier, we saw a roster that had just Jabba and Leia and just Executor and was in Chromium 1 and had with great mods and great Datacrons. This account has 6 Galactic Legends, gas. I mean, this account is way more decked out than that other account. Look what mods do for you. Now we're gonna have to wait and see with the update how that goes about, what it does with our mods as well. But this is what mods can do for you: is get you into Chromium 1 with a much. So this is an account that if it was modded out properly and modded out well, would be in Kyber 4 or 5. Absolutely. But I can approve of your Ufus. I can approve of Rey. I definitely think if you're gonna do a Great Mother's farm, you should just do a Balin Skull farm as well. I think those two things just go hand in hand. Yeah, it adds to your Omicrons and Zetas, but it's just so worth it. And then Profundity coming up here. So, P-Lifter currently farming the shards for Shin Baddie and Merrick. Yeah, there you go. Is it Shin Baddie or Shin Body? It's kind of crass. Shin Baddie. Shin Hati. You keep going 2 and 1. You know what? There's a great quote What is the... There's a quote from an old cardinal. Mike Shannon said it. There's an old story from somebody that was on the Cardinals, and I can't maybe Ken Boyer. I cannot remember who it was. I think it was older than that, but like their manager, baseball is a long season, 162 games. Galaxy Heroes is a long, Grand Arena is just a long grind along with the game. You always have this feeling, I want to go 3-0. I want to get a big winning streak together. I want to win all these. I want to get it all. 3-0, 3-0. I want to get everything won. But I remember this quote is from the manager went and said, "Hey guys, we need to string together a winning streak here." And the guy, the player, Ken Boyer, whoever said, nah, coach. We just got to keep going 2-1 every series because baseball is basically 3-game series over and over. We keep going 2-1 every series. Win 2, lose 1. Win 2, lose 1. Win 2, lose 1. End of the year, you're in the World Series. Oh, you thought religious? No, I'm not Catholic. I would never say cardinal and think of not never, but not in regular conversation. So, if you keep going 2-1 in Grand Arena, let's take a look at that. Waiting Shadow has joined the stream. 2-1, 3-0, 2-1, 1-2, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0, and before that you were getting smoked. If this was just your most recent 3 rounds of Grand Arena, 7-2. 12-6. You'd be 17-7. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing it right. You're doing it right, P-Lifter. Everything looks good. I mean, this is a good-looking roster. Got a lot of opportunity. I agree with the Ufus and Leia. I agree with everything you're doing. And Balin down the road. I like your data crime farming, even if I don't like your mods. Thumbs up, man. Keep pushing forward. Boy, you've already jumped on the Whispers of Wealth, huh? I haven't jumped on that yet. I haven't done that yet. That's an investment right there. They're all level 0, but those each cost 3,900 Shark Shop currency. Maurice is making it green. Once again, it's been a green stream, everybody. All sorts of gifted memberships today, boys and girls. Thanks for all the support, guys. I gotta get that ticker going. All sorts of stuff. You gifted yourself. How can you gift yourself a membership? I didn't know that was a thing. I was today years old when I realized you can gift yourself like you do a gift because it picks random people. Wow. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's a new one. Derzo, let's take a look. You hear Derzo? I gotta get 4 more reviews done before we head out for the day. I guess it's random. I didn't know it was random where you could do it for yourself. Derzo Blitz 6544, order 66 Hellions. We got Kylo with a almost finished Raycron. Too late now. We got the Negotiator there. We got Chromium 2. (1.07, 2.06, Squad GP 6.02. Goo. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick pee. Guess the galactic power. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 8.919 million galactic power. All right, so that's where we are. Where are the guesses? Over on the shorts feed, nobody guessed. Over on the... Why do I keep doing that? Over on Twitch, 5.26 Ray Rock. You're just way off, dude. Guys, YOLO, that was before we did this one, so that doesn't count. That was actually really close, but it was before. That was in the previous one. 8.9, 8.9, 8.3 from Nidix. 8.31 from FL. Price is righted you, but Super Raf's at 8.9. Jose Maria, you're behind, my friend. Sorry, Super Raf got it. There we go. Working on Profundity and Executor will have them unlock in the next month, and I'm doing Ray and relicking out my GLs and their teams for Rote. Also working on Raid Tunes Gear. Raid Tunes Gear. Okay. First, let's get the mod score updated. I gotta get back in here. We're at 1.07, 2.06. Slow progress. Slow in progress. Kind of like the tortoise and the hare here, actually. 8919605. Derzo's fighting that tortoise and the hare battle. That's going to be bad mods. I think he's aware of it, though. I think we're fully aware. All right, Executor and Profundity are inbound. Let's take a look. All right, sir. All right, got that Defender and Interceptor up, so that's good. Got a fleet there with a gas bundle and the Marauder. And okay, working on this fleet. And Profundity inbound. Yep, I can see it. It's gonna be a busy ship month for you. What are you gonna do? I mean, talked 2 weeks ago. Surprised any product? Oh, was it 2 weeks ago? I can't keep track. I mean, I know we talked recently, but I can't keep the dates on it. Datacron farming doing pretty good. Well, Profundity and Executor in the same month, it's going to be a pretty big crystal cost for you if you get those guys above 4 stars. So I'll be curious to see what you do with that. Kylo, Leia, Jabba. You said... Hang on, I got to keep flipping this down. I don't want to... Then Rey and Relicking Geos from Rogue. Okay. I mean, Rey makes all the sense in the world here. Relic 9 Poncho Bros. All makes sense, dude. It all makes sense. Mods is the #1 thing here, I think. I mean, your roster is in great shape. And once you add those 2 fleets, where are you at right now? Chromium 2. So right now, the only thing keeping you out of Erodium is your mods. Big time. Big time. Big to the time. Yeah, so it's all about mods right now on your roster. Because your farming is in line. You get that Executor and Profundity done. Working on the Revens, or working on Darth Revan. My voice is really not liking me today. Got a little headache, too. There's Darth Malgus. What about Darth Malak? What are we doing for that? Got to get Jedi Knight revving up for Darth Malak. So, yeah, I mean, Rey, Revens, Darth Malak, Executor, Profundity, Datacrons being farmed. They're trying to make up for those mods. It's all there. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about mod materials is you're always hurting for materials, because as soon as you get a bunch up, I generally try to get up in the 300s for the first 3 really, and then I'll work them. My mods need a excuse me. My pirate mods need a lot of work at the moment, so that's my priority. But I mean, Derzo, it's looking good. I'll look forward to little Profundity and Executor action here on the account, my friend. Nice job. Well done. Thumbs up, Mr. Derzo. To the Blint. Vader Slaps, you out there? Both those capital ships in 1 month could end up being pretty expensive for you, especially if you try to take them above 4 stars. But, you know, there you go. Vader Slaps, we're doing, we got the Leviathan at 4 stars. We got Kylo here with a Wampacron. We're in Chromium 2. Vader Slaps here. 2.93, 5.64, 5.78 Squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Hawken, we are full today, man. I've got 3 left and I gotta get out of here. Next week will be full of roster reviews all week because we're done with Grand Arena next week. So jump in next week. All right, folks, the time is up. The guesses are in for Vader Slaps. Let's take a look. 9.106 million. Twitch ain't close. We've got 8.7 from Hugsy, always close, but Lear is at 9.1, and Lear is gonna win this one. And working mods still lacking. I do not know how Hondo's doing in TW with the Omicrons. I told my guild leaders that I've got some Omicrons lying around and I could apply them, and they said just hold off until we test it and see. So I don't know. No, I wish Friday mornings would be a normal stream time. I am not quite ready to make the jump yet. I'm off of my work. I'm off of my job today. At some point, Friday mornings will be regular stream time. We're just not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. 2.93, 5.64. Hey, good up. That's a good. Nice improvement. Yeah, nice improvement. You more than doubled each one of those. 9106, 496. Well, you are improving your mod score greatly. You are improving your mod score greatly. So nice. At 8 point, is that the right one? No, I'm on this one. At 9 million, that's still a low mod score, right? It's not that far. You're getting closer to average. You're kind of sneaking up on average there. Look at you. Nice job, Vader Slaps. See what we got. Executor, Leviathan. How's that Profundity looking? Did you buy a bundle? No bundle. There's the Rogue One. It looks like you're farming Profundity to me. Relic 7 there. Getting close on the line, been hitting? You mean the average line? Is that what you're saying? All right, here. Okay, here. TIE Defender would be a giant ad there. Giant, since you've already got the Interceptor. And, you know, you could build out that fleet, too. But you got the Leviathan. That's a big thing. Jabba and Kylo. Leia and Sith Eternal. Okay. Balin. One thing you're going to have to be considering here pretty soon is probably the relic levels here, right? You got Leia at Relic 3, Balin Relic 5. I think we're all going to be kind of swimming upstream with these relic levels here pretty shortly. So just keep that in mind as you move forward. One relic away for Profundity. There it is. Padawan Obi-Wan's Relic 7. Master Qui-Gon Relic 7. Nice, dude. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Which one did you skip on Kylo? This one, yeah. Leia got last week. Datacron's, you know, moderate. Nah, barely moderate. You do want to get Savage up for that trade team, because I'm guessing you got the rest of that trade team working. Yeah, Savage is, at Gear 12, he's probably a handicap for you. Some people, so I definitely would work on Savage. Other than that, you're decked out, dude. Padme at higher relic levels would be a good idea when you eventually get Jedi Master Kenobi. Right now, you're probably not using her for much. Probably got that Qui-Gon Omicron, right? Yeah. Savage on the list. Starkiller. Terran Malicos. We got our Ufus up and running. What about Rey? Are you anywhere close to that? Let's go get Rey. No Ezra Exile yet. Let's go get Rey anyway. I don't care. Padme for Conquest? You don't need... I wouldn't think... I mean, you got the Obi-Wan Kron, I guess. You don't need a lot of help in Conquest. You got plenty of teams here. Yeah, maybe not. You are a little bit... I could see where, you know, Padme Gear 12 would help with Conquest already. Ooh, Pretty Pals. Hold on. Yep. Okay, Relic 7 on those guys. Queenie's coming up next for you. Okay, and then Ezra. You want to get Rey as fast as possible. I mean, excuse me. You want to get Ezra exiled as fast as you possibly can. He's a gigantic deal. A gigantic deal. Looks good, Vader Slaps. Savage is the only thing I see that really needs to be worked on, and Rey. Savage and Rey would be my priorities right now. And I'd start working on Malevolence Fleet. Unless you're waiting for like a full-on bundle for the whole thing. Profundity around the corner. Datacrons being farmed. Mods moving up to average. Thumbs up. Double thumbs up. Incentivizing Padme for Conquest is not a money move by Capital Games. What are we talking about? Have we incentivized Padme for Conquest? What are we talking about? Is not a money my by CG. I don't know what you're saying, Coitus. Yeah, I said it. You stop Pretty Pals with All Out Leviathan Farm. I'm okay with that. Queen's coming up next. Billy, every roster's different. That's a little bit low. 15 speed's a minimum. Anyway, looks good, Vader Slaps. I mean, Leia's on there, so that matters. Get her relic up as fast as you can. You gotta start thinking about relic levels on these GLs as you move forward. You know, I might be holding off on a lot of that stuff right now. Just kind of hoarding everything. Savage is only the big priority there, and Rey is what I'd be working on too. But good mod improvement as well. Blair M, let's take a look. Really, dude? Really? That's inappropriate. Darth Gozel, the Gozerian. All right, there is Jedi Master Luke. There is Executor Erodium 4. Gozel, the Gozerian. 2.65. Anytime, Vader Slaps, thank you for all the support. Darth Gozel, also known as Blair M. And there was much rejoicing. Yay. 2.65, 4.68, 5.65 Squad GP. Everybody, guess the galactic power. Kinda getting hungry. All right, guys, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 9.5 million. Shorts feed your way under. Nope. All right, on the main YouTube feed, 9.5, 9.5. No one's getting close here so far. No one's like 9.01 Vader Slaps. Oh, it's not your roster. 9.01 for Vader Slaps. That's it. Nobody really got very close here. Nobody really got very close to Blair M. Quick applause for Vader Slaps, but that's not impressive. I'm not impressed with you people. What do you mean by you people? 2.65, 4.68. That's good improvement. Might have come over the last, 9 months or so, but still it's improvement. 9511693. All right, so 9.5 million, 4.68. It's well below average, but it's improving. Again, on the improvement scale, above average. Good improvement. On the average, overall average, still below average, well below average. So, but we're getting better. We're getting better. Are you anti-Ray? I didn't even know you were anti-Ray. So you're farming Jabba and the Poncho Bros right now. Okay, there's Rogue One. There's Malevolence, Negotiator, Executor. Good, good, good. 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 Bad match, need work. Good. Good. Leviathan farming is being worked on. Profundity bundle has been purchased. You're close to Profundity, actually. Relic 8 there. Jabba and Poncho. Well, there's Jabba. Oh, that's where that's why your mods improve. Well, yeah. If you farm Jabba and if you get Jabba and you get the Poncho Bros and or the Profundity pals, your mods are going to improve. And pretty soon, at some point in the near future, if you get Pirate King Hondo Onaka, your mods are going to improve. I think it's a smart little a smart way they've got. It's like, you get your smugglers first, and they do your smugglers run. Then you farm the Jedi Knight Luke farming path into Jabba, and you get smugglers run 2. Then you farm the gas path into Hondo, you get smugglers run 3. I get it. It encourages farming all across the spectrum, right? It encourages that wide farming while we all get concerned about that tall farming that's coming up. You had Profundity fully started, just need the relic level, so it was already done. Did I say Profundity pals? I didn't mean to say that. Alright, Jabba, Kylo, Luke, Rey, Sith Rey, Darth Bane. I'm losing it. Hanger is kicking in. Not Hanger, but hung, I don't know what to call it. Leviathan pals are pretty good too. Treya's there. Where are we on Leia? Nope. Nope. We're nowhere on Leia. Not nowhere. Nowhere with the final finishers. I mean, it looks to me like Leviathan and Leia are your next steps on the roster. Pretty clearly. Everything's filled in. Great Mothers would be a great team to finish, but again, when I said it before, I meant it. If you're going to be farming Great Mothers, you should also be getting... Looks like... Okay, so here's what I see. Great Mothers. Balin Skull. Farm Leia. Get your Leviathan. I think those are your next things going on. Your Datacrons are making up for some ground. Since your mods aren't great, your Datacrons are making up some ground here. Currently working on Balin. There you go. But I don't have a lot to say. It looks good. That Profundity is gonna be a big ad for you right now with what's doing in the Leviathan down the road. I can see you're working on Balin right now, and he's gonna be a big ad as well. Great Mothers. That's gonna be I mean, that's two big teams. The cool thing about Balin is you actually end up farming two teams for Balin, and they're just really, really good teams in Grand Arenas. So good stuff. Good stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Double thumbs up for Blair M. Any questions? I mean, I feel like I didn't say a lot, but I mean, I feel like your roster is really tight. I mean, you got a bunch of Gear 12s here, but they're not Gear 12s like, I mean, maybe Sidious for Sith Eternal, maybe Emphas Nest for the raid. How's your raid looking? Tarkin's doing a solo. You got a Keller and Beck team out there, so you're doing something in the raid. Taking advantage of that Night Sister bundle. There wasn't a Great Mothers bundle, but I mean, yeah, it looks good, dude. It looks good. Good job, Blair M. Sorry if I disappointed you. I feel like I let you down a little bit. All right, man. Blair M, is Balin a decent farm with the new changes coming? Absolutely. Well, let me backtrack. You're way closer to Balin than you are to Leia. I would finish off. I don't think I'd sit on Balin at this point. You're too deep into it, and you're not really deep into Leia at the moment. Stop. So I would definitely finish Balin at this point. The question of relevancy is going to come down to relic levels. Honestly, it's just going to come down to relic levels. If Jedi Master Kenobi is your biggest problem, Balin will fix that. That's for sure, 100%. I remember that. I remember when I farmed Balin and it fixed my Jedi Master Kenobi problem for sure. Ethan G, you still out there, bud? Ethan, Profundity, Kylo, Rhodium 5. 2.7, 5.5, 6.48, Squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Last time today. There's Ethan G right there. Guess the galactic power, everybody. All right, folks, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 10.5 million. Nope. 10.1 from Heroes. 10.45 from Blair. Hey, these guys that just got their reviews are kind of coming out strong here today. All right, I don't think that's going to be a very good mod score, though. 2.75.5. All right, 2.7, 5.5, 10.593.705. Not a great mod score. It improved a little bit, so you're doing a little better, Ethan G. It's okay. It's well below average, though. We know that. At 10.5 million, average is going to be 7, and running average would be 10. So keep working it. Keep working it. It's improved, if not improving tremendously. All right, let's get this timer going and take a look here. Nick's already saying great account. Okay, so we've got Profundity, Executor at 6 stars, both of them. How's that low? I'm going to look at Street to Leviathan. It's being farmed. This is why I always say, you know, be ready for when you get Malgus and Fury class that you can get them, you know, be ready for it. Ethan G's a couple months away, probably, from getting it done. Good. Relic 3 isn't really big on Boken or Beskar Mando there. That's a full fleet. Y-Wing is missing pretty dramatically here. Yeah, that's a pretty dramatic miss of the Y-Wing. And these two guys. So Y-Wing and all of your non-piloted ships need to be underway. How's that Profundity looking? Profundity bundled. These guys are Relic 5 already. Rogue One at 4. I thought the bundle gave him at Relic 1, right? Oh, Profundity's there. Yes, Profundity's there. Okay. Luke, Kylo, Rey, Jabba, Sith Eternal, Leia, Organa. Poncho Bros Relic 5, take him to 7. Relic 5 isn't going to do it. That's Qui-Gon. He's still Relic 5. Yeah, take these Poncho Bros to Relic 7 minimum. Relic 9 if you really want to get after it. But Relic 5 is not a good stopping point for the Poncho Bros. Because that limits them to, you know, tier 4, tier 3, or tier 4 of the Assault Battle. Tier 5 is Relic 7, and it's well worth it. Peridia Pal is going to be the same instructions. You want to go to Relic 7 on there, too. And that should be helping your mods a lot more than it is. You got Jabba, Poncho Bros, and Peridia Pals. I'd really want to see better mods, better mod improvement, you know? Oh, the original Profundity bundle gave really? Bodhi and Pow at Relic 5? Okay. Good call out. Good call out, guys. What do we got next? Pretty Pals for sure. Poncho Bros for sure. Savage for sure. Boy, it's really gonna be interesting when this change happens. If everybody just starts dropping every farm and just going to Relic 9 on what you got. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's all farmed. I mean, it looks good. What's coming up next? Pretty Pals, Poncho Bros, Savage Press, Leviathan. Bo-Katan is being farmed actively right now. That'll be a good thing. And then, so I would say, Bo-Katan and Jedi Master Kenobi, right? Man, remember when Jedi Master Kenobi was the guy for a couple of years? Seemed like. You're not far from Jedi Master Kenobi at all. Where's Cody? He's there at Gear 12. Is Isla done? Where's Isla's at Gear 12? Yeah, Sith Eternal, Jedi Master Kenobi. You can look at Jar Jar next. There's a lot of stuff you can do here, man. I'd be focused on Leviathan, Jedi Master Kenobi, and Bo-Katan Mandalore. Those would be my primary focuses right now, with maybe the Gungans down the road. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I would agree with that. You are kind of applying some willy-nilly gear here. You got 3 gear pieces on Death Trooper Pretty, 3 on Mace Windu, 4 on Rex, 4 on Echo, 3 on Night Trooper. Like, just be careful. If you look at, like, me, I'm just all about, and I'm not saying I'm the only guy that knows what I'm doing, but I don't apply any of this gear until I got the whole gear level ready. Like, I'm just sitting on it. I could do that right now, but I'm sitting on it, and then, like, I'm not applying 3 pieces of gear to K2SO because I'm saving it for other characters, and you think it looks fine, but you need this for a lot of stuff. You need these for all sorts of stuff on the right side, so you're kind of spending gear there. Just be careful about where you're applying gear and make sure it's only the teams that you're going to be using. That's what I would say there, Ethan G. All of them ready to go to Relics, want your opinion before applying more? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything I said, I'd do Savage maybe first. No, he's really doing SWG, which we're going to watch Mobile Gamer play Raid Shadow Legends here. If you have not downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, everybody, here at the end of the stream, make sure to do so. Right now you can get Michelangelo, Tholin Foulbeard with the code DEMONSLAYER and Corrado Fox Hunter. Use my code over there. Use the link in the description and link in chat. That's going to go in right now. Make sure you're downloading Raid Shadow Legends, everybody. We're going to go watch Mobile Gamer play it right now. And we'll go see Ranger over on Twitch. Everybody, I enjoy everything. Thank you for all the support. You're all wonderful people. I do not care what Ethan G says about you. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow morning for some Grand Arena action. We're going to have some fun. Lots of fun stuff coming up here in the near future. Next week is Conquest. Next week is getting after the Places of Power Assault battle because we got Darth Vader ready for that. Next Proving Grounds, we're going to try out with Treya on that, testing there. Everybody, have a great day. I will talk to you very soon. And of course, always remember, NOOCH2GUD.